involve everybody here in a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I call it a demonstration. When you have a demonstration, why are we demonstrating? Because when somebody says that they're going to make the decision about who you worship, when you worship them, and how you worship them, we have to turn around and say to those people, it's not up to you. It's not up to the EDL. It's not up to the Nazis. When the BNP said that they're going to stand in Barking and Dagenham and represent us, we say you don't represent us. You represent Adolf Hitler, Mussolini. And the only good thing about those people is that they're dead. And we have to say this. We want fascism and what the EDL stand for to be put into the bin of history. Because those people that say that they want to stand in a tradition that brings back the Holocaust, we have to understand this. In the 1930s, they marched against synagogues. Today, they march against mosques. And we know when football hooligans suddenly say they've discovered the rights of man, they've discovered philosophy, they understand what's going on. They don't understand what's going on because for the past 30 years, Britain looks like we do in this square. Keep it that way. And there are those that say, don't go on demonstrations. Don't oppose what's going on. And I have to say this. Those people have got no right to criticise. When they say what happened in Nazi Germany, I tell you what happened in Nazi Germany. When people came out, when people resisted, they targeted the wrong people. And I have to say, I'm proud to be standing in this square. And why are we in this square? I'll tell you why we're in this square. Because there are people who have been attacked, and there have been people that have been murdered simply because they want to be part of a multiracial society, and they can't stand here. And we're standing here for them to say, never again will we go back to the dark days when people looked over their shoulder for people like the National Front and the rest of them. The reason why we have these demonstrations is because we're building numbers and we have strength. I spoke to a group of bus workers inside East London and they said this. They said, we're proud to support you in your resistance. And they also said something else. They said Nazis don't drive buses. They said Nazis don't run our society. Because there's people standing in this square, we represent the majority. And we can build that majority into defending us and saying that we do not want to live in a society where racists and fascists get to have their way. And there's one other thing I want to say. My mother was an immigrant to this country. She came to this country as an immigrant and she nursed people that were sick. And I'm sick and tired of hearing people say the problem in this country is immigration. The problem in this country is not immigration, it's financial and lack of money for the majority of people in this country. And I don't want to hear this stuff about it's Muslims that are the problem. It's not Muslims who've got the money, it's the bankers who've got the money. Both sides. If you want to know what the problem is, why don't they start sharing out some of that money so that the idea that we should turn against each other. That's why I'm proud to be here. And I want to end up with one other thing. I came on this demonstration and we stood here peacefully, whatever it is. I did the same thing in Bolton. And I didn't last very long on the demonstration. And I was picked up by some very big people who carried me away, called public servants. And they served me the wrong way. They said to me, this is a conspiracy. I said, I've been very honest about what I think of the EDL. You can read it on the leaflets. I don't hide it. I tell you who hides it. The Nazis hide it. They say they're peaceful and then they go and smash up Stoke. They say they're peaceful and then they attack mosques. So don't say to us that we haven't got any right to come out and defend anybody that's attacked by racists and fascists. Let's stand together in unity. And let's say to the EDL,